All right. Give me 1 second. All right, Barakatah Yahweh. Hold on. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Batak Badash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who well. Blessed salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aqua that's listening in. Yahweh Rakazah, Lord willing, that this lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Bamawan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called Kamala President, and through the woman we all die, right? And as we all have heard, that Kamala Harris had became the president due to, this damn devil going into his little bullshit surgery. Now, I don't know if she's still, how long that's going to be for. I think he actually might have came out of that surgery or something. All right. But pretty much what I wanted to talk about was something, when I had heard about it while I was at work, because I had heard about it while I was working. And, I started thinking all types of things through the spirit, and one of the things that came to my mind was like, damn, they about to put this old ass fart on what was it called? Anesthesia. All right. And usually older people it's harder for them a lot of them die when they get put under anesthetics like that, anesthesia. So I don't know what's the whole scenario, if he came out of it already or not. I haven't, looked into it further because I just actually got home, but I just wasn't wanting to do this video because it was on my spirit while I was at work and I couldn't do it. But, just imagine, because all these things that are happening right now, all right, these are all predictions anyway. These are things that were predicted before they even happened. Like, we knew this was going to happen at one point. All right, you have what you call predictive programming. These shows predict things like this. All right. As a matter of fact, before I continue, let me bring it out what I had posted in Instagram. Let me share that screen. All right, this is what I had posted up in Instagram. All right. And it says, this is Harris to become first woman with presidential power while Biden is under anesthesia for his routine colonoscopy. All right. But I put a couple other things with it. All right. If you see, it's crazy because Kamala Harris is going to play a big part in this destruction. All right. She was dressed up in scarlet and in pearls. All right. When she was in the inauguration. All right. And I remember that day when that had happened through the spirit. I was feeling it also. Like, first thing I thought was these scriptures, Revelation 17:3, because this is talking about the whore of Babylon. All right. It says, let me get it out from here. Revelation 17:3. All right. Revelation 17:3. And it says, I'll just start from the top. And it says, and there came one of 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right. And that great whore is talking about America. All right. That sits on that beast system, NATO, and on, the EU. And it says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. All right. Yeah. The different philosophies. All right. Following after the ways of America, these other nations. Okay. And it says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, and we know that those 7 heads is NATO, and the 10 horns represents the EU. And it says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stone of pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of the fornication. All right. And it says, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And it's funny because when you go into this picture, she is dressed in that purple scarlet with them pearls, man. All right. Now think about it in this sense. She runs America with Biden, you see? And right now, by her being put into that power seat, you know, if she's still in it, or if they already took his ass out, whatever. The point is, she still became the first woman president to ever do that. Which, at the end of the day, let's say she doesn't remain in it, which we know she's not, but anything could happen. Let's say Joe Biden did die, you know, in the middle of this happening or something. You know, he's getting his surgery, he ends up passing away. Well, she will end up staying in that ruler seat, all right? And she's running America. You see, and this scripture that I'm reading right here is talking about America while it's in rulership, because America is in rulership right now. You know what I'm saying? And she's the one that has that golden cup full of abominations. All right. She's the one that is full of names of blasphemy. Okay. Everybody's following after the ways of America. That's why at one point the beast shall hate the whore, man, because these people are tired of America and the ways that she runs everything. You see? So by you reading this, the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. You know, it just reminds me of what this whole scenario is showing you, because remember, everything's through the spirit. All right. So her being dressed up in that purple with the pearls, all right, and she's becoming a vice president, or right now the president, whatever, you know, she's the one that's ruling America. She could be considered as that great whore. This is all, you know, spiritually thinking. And the next script that popped up in my head after that was Second Ezra's 25. I mean, Salaki, did I say Second Ezra's? Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24. Let me see, as a matter of fact. Yeah. And it says 25 and 24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So imagine, you know, something go down, because this could be, you know, something that's through the spirit showing you that at one point she might become a fucking president for a while. You know, Biden could die tomorrow. Something could happen to Biden, and YAHAWAH'S set it up in that manner where she under rulership, man. And at the end of the day, through the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So if she was to stay in rulership, man, we'd be doomed. You see, that could possibly be the end of all humanity through her. You know, all through just being Bible prophecy, man. All right. So going back, all right, and it was crazy because I was watching. Let me continue. I got more pictures in here. This was symbolic when she was wearing those pearls, man. It represented. Let me get this. It represented something when she had those pearls, and this was what it represented according to
Alpha Kappa Alpha, as her Northeast Ohio sisters beamed with pride.
I see a person who has worked hard, who have earned their titles.
And all over social media, women celebrate. Harris also wore a string of pearls, a nod to her sorority Alpha Kappa Alpha, as her Northeast Ohio sisters beamed with pride.
I see a person who is.
You see, and it represented Alpha Kappa Alpha. And, you know, we know that Alpha represents the beginning. See, because that's what YAHAWAH'S said. He said, I am the Alpha and the Omega. You know, Alpha meaning the beginning and Omega meaning the end. All right. So her, you know, me just thinking, you know, of the scriptures and everything that's written, you know, I thought like, damn, she had them pearls on and it represented Alpha Kappa Alpha, you know, the beginning. So, you know, that could, it made me think of Eve from the beginning of the garden. You see, all the way in the beginning. It was crazy because I was talking to my sister about this while I was at work real quick. And while I was speaking to her, me and her literally got the chills when I was talking about it. I was getting the chills just speaking about it. It was crazy through the spirit. And, you know, like I said, you know, I thought about the beginning, Eve. All right. Through Eve is why we're all in the shithole we in. You see? She ended up sinning and taking on the philosophies, all right, from who? That serpent. All right. And let me keep going. All right. You got the Simpsons was predicting that this would happen. Okay.
We've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
The country is broke.
See, things don't happen through coincidence, man. This is all through the spirit. YAHAWAH'S is revealing all things, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that scripture. Where is that? There's nothing hid that shall not come to the light, KJV. This is Luke 12 and, well, you can go to both of them. Luke 12 and 2, and it says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. You see, all things are going to come to the light, man, through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH'S. It says, Luke 8 and 17, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known or come abroad. All right, so again, everything's going to be revealed through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH'S. And it's being revealed through his prophets, man. All right. And, you know, YAHAWAH'S is letting everybody know what's going down right now, man. All right.
Ford, what advice would you give a young lady wanting to become president of the United States?
Well, I hope we do have a young lady at some point become president of the United States. I can tell you how I think it will happen, because it won't happen in the normal course of events. Either the Republican or Democrat political party will nominate a man for president and a woman for vice president. And the woman and man will win. So you'll end up with a president, a male, and a vice president, a female. And in that term of office of the president will die. And the woman will become president. And the woman will become president under the law or constitution. And once that barrier is broken, from then on, men better be careful, because they'll have a hard time ever even getting a nomination in the future. But that's the way it's going to happen, and I think it'll probably come sometime in the next 4 or 8 years.
And it's crazy because that barrier has just been broken, basically. So, you know, all hell could break out. All types of things could happen, man. All right, you got so much going on right now. You got so much going on with we had that blood moon yesterday, you know, which we already know that the blood moon represents a lot, man. All right. Matter of fact, it tell you in the scriptures that the let me get that real quick. And let me get that. And the moon shall turn into blood before the great and dreadful day, KJV. This is Joel 2:31, and it says, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see? You got you have China. You know, they just had a supersonic missile that went all the way around the world like 5 times, and it came back and hit its spot, hit its target. And right now that's showing that America's scared off of that. Okay. You got this Kyle, whatever his name is, Rittenberg, something like that. All right. I believe he got away with that whole shit. Something I forgot, I gotta read what it was. Something went down with him where it could start off a whole entire big, you know, riot. You know, there's so much going on all at once. And these are all signs that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is showing us that, man, we at the end of this thing, man. This is that all hell's about to break loose. You got all these Austria going through straight lockdown on a heavy level right now. They're going after who? Only the ones that have not been, you know, smacked up with that juice. Which all these things are coming to America, man. All these things are coming to America. So, you know, it wasn't supposed to be really a long lesson at all. It was just something I've been wanting to get off since I was at work, like just thinking about, you know, everything that was going on and just trying to put pieces together and, you know, through the spirit. You know, that was heavy for me to just see, you know, how she was remembering she was dressed in purple at that one time. You know, how her pearls represented Alpha, Kappa, Alpha, which, hey, as a matter of fact, now that I said that, I put in that word Kappa, because we already know that Alpha means beginning, but I put in that word Kappa. All right. And let me see. It represented some crazy shit. It represented the hollow. Here, I put it this way. Let me do it this way. The definition of Kappa. Of course, you would do that. Oh man, now it doesn't want to come up. That's funny. It's all right because I got it. I screenshotted it right on my page, right up on my phone. I'm at. It's not coming up. All right. Give me 1 second. I got it right now. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. I'll read it to you right now. See, that's why you got to screenshot shit, because when they monitor you when you go into these things, man. All right, and they be knowing that we about to use that for some videos. So Kappa said, when I put in Kappa, I have put in what does Kappa mean? And it said that it meant hollow of his hand, right? And then what I actually did after that was I went into what does hollow of the hand mean? And then it came up and it said hollow of his hand means the palm of his hand where one is most protected. All right. So it was on some spiritual. I was thinking like, all right, if she's saying that her pearls represented Alpha, Kappa, Alpha, all right? And Kappa means hollow of his hand. And then it says that hollow of his hand means the palm of his hand where one is protected, most protected. Who is she protected by? You see, she protected by the devil. She protected by this damn Joe Biden, all right? Protected by America pretty much right now because she's, you know, the vice president. She's under rulership with Joe Biden. You know, I just started thinking about it like, man, it's just weird how all these little things, you know, make sense of what was going on with the scriptures and prophecy, you know, popping out, jumping out of them scriptures like Pastor Tahar would say, like popcorn, you see? So hollow of his hand, the palm of his hand where one is most protected. So she's most protected by who right now? By the devil, by America, all right? By this whole beast system and all that. You know, so they're gonna make sure that everything goes the way they planned it. Their agenda goes smooth. And we know this devil is slick with what he does, man. Says, I get a quick question. I know you make change, and is it possible I can get one? I got the stone for it. I'll talk to you. I'll hit you in on the web when I'm done. But yeah, man, it's just crazy how you know, I started just thinking about this through the spirit. That's all. That's all I really just wanted to share. You know, these are things to think about. So just imagine, man, if this damn devil does die, she becomes president. You know, to the for the woman for the woman became the beginning came the beginning of sin. Through her, we all die. So under her rulership, shit, we definitely gonna die because you know we could just imagine what a woman's gonna do with power like that. You know, a woman's not supposed to be in power like that. You know, power, a man is supposed to rule with power. A woman can't rule with a woman too emotional, man. You know? So she get all up in her damn emotions, put us right in war right away. Her monthly come around, we be in some deep shit. She take it out on the whole world. and her, you know, her having that power seat. She might take it out on everybody. You know, he's got to think about things like that. All right. But that's pretty much what I wanted to go into. It was nothing serious like that. It was not supposed to be a long video at all. It was just crazy to see what was going down. And like I said, I don't know if she came out of, if she went back into being the vice president already, or if he's still in the hospital, you know, recuperating, whatever it is. Shit. Honestly, I hope, you know, I hope YAHAWAH'S take his ass. You know what I'm saying? So we can get up out of here on some real. All right. But hey, that to the spirit, I'm gonna end it on that. All right. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAH'S, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAH'S, Call Haloim, Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWAH'S, Bahashem, Rakat, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Hakim and the Aquat listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom.